Okay, it's connected. And we're live. Hey, y'all. I am here with another live stream. So, yeah, just let me. Hi, Ralph. I'm,
Somebody in our town, they were burning oil in their engine like crazy. Because we were leaving Ollie's and they were leaving a car wash. And woo-hoo, I think you want to do something else to wash your car. I think take your engine now. It could be something simple like a PCV valve mess. But if they got internal engine damage, man, they're done.
Yeah, well, I'm live on YouTube, so if you want to join the chat, you can.
Sure.
And I'm in the call here. I'm gonna go. Okay, oh, hey, Rick Hoover. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And Riley Vacuums, Trains, Elevators, and more. Again, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna send the link out and just gonna get the link sent out and yeah. Oh, hey, Cadence, Vacuums, Cars, and more. Oh wait, I can go to my channel and copy the link and share it. All right, link is sent to my server. So yeah, we're live again, and yeah, I just hope that this stream goes pretty good. Last time I think we had some technical difficulties, but I could be wrong on that. No, wait, that was another stream. I think that was another stream. So, yeah, hopefully we don't have that again. We shouldn't because I got the window open and I got the and all that, and I got the garage door open too. So yeah, hopefully we don't have any further issues. No, I don't think I'm going to start a Q&A this time. I will do more Q&A streams. Believe me on that, because some of y'all really liked the questions and answers stream before. So hopefully later on I'll be able to host another questions and answers stream. Yeah, I bet it is. So yeah, let's just hope that speaking of Bissell's, let's just hope that I do get the 3510 maybe not relatively quickly, but hopefully it's intact because depending on what service Intelitech Studios uses, they could bash it around pretty bad. I know there's plenty of companies like shipping companies like FedEx, US Postal Service. They don't usually bash packages like crazy. But I know UPS does a lot. Like there's been accounts where they've legit thrown packages at doors, like Madame Macabre, Spats Bear, and probably many others. There's even reports in one of my vacuum groups on Facebook where packages arrived and there was heavy damage to the contents. Like this one guy that got I think it was a Hoover convertible 707, and it was all basically torn to pieces because UPS absolutely destroyed the thing. Okay. But yeah, there. Let's just hope that it arrives in good condition because I know, like, Intelitech Studios would have nothing to do with it because we can't really control what the mail companies do. Because once it's on the vehicle, it's out of our hands. Though I will say this, speaking of vacuum cleaners for sale, it might not be this Kirby back here, the G4 that I just got, but I will probably get a probably sell the other G4 because it is the one in better shape. Because I do have, like, now I got duplicates. Well, already I had duplicates, but one was basically an abomination of parts. Like, had the motor unit of a G4. It had the nozzle bag and handle of a uh, G6 2000, and I want to say it had the. I want to say it also had the brush roll of a G3 because the brush roll looked older than the G7, or not the G7, the G3, or it looked older than the G4. So hopefully later on down the road, um, things will get um, it'll get sorted out. Like I'll probably not only have more content, might be going to Goodwill on Monday. Okay, hope you find something good. I mean, I sure as heck haven't found anything good lately. I have basically patrolled Goodwill and the waterfront thrift store, but never really can find anything good. Well, you never know. There might be something lousy there. Like maybe not a more modern machine, but maybe slightly older unit that's not as good as they say it was. Oh, hey, Declan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just a evening stream. I know it's pretty late, but just gonna keep looking. But yeah, there's Yeah, hopefully so, because I mean, I know the units I want aren't necessarily rare, but they're definitely getting a bit more scarce with time. Like the Hoover convertible U4307, the Hoover Legacy. I gotta look it up. It's that black one that Vacmaster the Great has, the hard body one. I'm gonna turn my volume down so I don't get a copyright strike. Oh, hey, Jerry. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Matthew actually asked him what the model number was, and he put it in. U5109. The Hoover Legacy U5109. I know that's not necessarily rare, but it is a harder model to find. Because I don't know how many sold. I mean, I know the Legacy was I tried one of them Instagram card shares. It worked for me. Okay. Yeah, I know they're not necessarily rare, but I definitely don't see a lot of them. I haven't really seen any Legacies in town lately at all. I mean, I found this Blue Elite over here pretty easily, but I haven't seen many Elite units lately. I mean, I saw a lot of the round body Hoover Preferreds, but there is one Preferred that I wouldn't mind getting that I don't know how common it is at all. It's that uh, I think it's called the Hoover Preferred Wide Path, and it's not direct air. It's the blue and gray one. I know I haven't seen any here in town at all. They're probably rare in some states, like some areas, but it's probably way more common in other areas. Yeah, it's just I'm probably not looking in the right areas. I know some say they're rare, but I have seen at least a few of them on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, and I really hope I find the Hoover. Oh, hello, Miles Helms. I hope I said your last name right. Hoover Crossley? Not sure. Hey, Snoopy's RC, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I noticed that, like, especially among some of the more snobby collectors. But, no, this isn't a vacuum stream. It's a, chill stream. Um, I will probably start doing, vacuum streams later on when YouTube gives me the ability to control who can get on my stream chat and comment from a mobile phone. Because apparently there has still been a few trolls around on the platform, but I haven't seen any recently, so maybe so hopefully they're not getting so hopefully they're not getting starting back up. I have that virus cuz I know if I say the name of it, YouTube is going to put it right in my right below my title, and they're going to limit the ad revenue. Yeah, I think I've seen one of them, but not really sure. Yeah, I hope it goes away eventually, Miles. But let me go back up here because I kind of got a little distraction. Uh, Hoover Crossley, no, I haven't heard of that. People say rare way too freely these days. Of course, you know what I said about that. Yes, they were very rare. Never really heard of it, so it probably is. What's my favorite TV show? Honestly, anything that's like old and probably black and white. But about the shop vac, Ed, I did fire it up on the last video. I know it wasn't for very long, but that's because there's really no filter in it. Oh, hey, Michael Stenson, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. Well, the video before the stream. I put it I made it in I ran it in the last video, like the most recent one. You'll have to listen to it. I don't really want to spoil anything. Freaking Ed. Well, the thing is, when you don't always have control anymore with the ad placement in on YouTube anymore. Like I haven't even placed any ads on the stream. Like that's something that you're only able to do like right after. Well, you must have skipped straight to the Kirby then because uh the um the shop vac was the first thing I ran. But yeah, I don't know if a bolt did it because it probably wouldn't have went into the unless it was one of those little bitty bolts. I don't think it would have because I think it was if unless it was one of those little ones, it probably would have been in the emptor or in the fan housing. Like all your vacuums, you do a good job vacuuming with your house. Well, at least well, I'm glad you enjoy the content. But yeah, the Kirby, I will need to get a fan for it because well, I don't really have any fans right now. But maybe later on I'll get it fixed up and perhaps I'll sell the other one that's in good shape. Like that's just the way I do it. I don't really um sell the worst looking one. Like otherwise I would have gladly sold Dominic Sykes the Kirby Centria that has the bad outer bag. But I don't do business that way. Best way to sell stuff is to sell the best looking stuff. And I'll keep the stuff that looks more worn out for myself, and but yeah, I sell the newest looking machines. Yeah, boy, typical Nissan Rogues. They like to go crappy, like basically right from the factory. But I don't know if Snoopy's RC would know what to do there. I mean, he might, but I don't know, because that's a pretty modern car right there, and it's like, I think he's like better at a small engine. I could be wrong. I haven't asked him what his abilities are with cars. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the best one. I wouldn't say that's the best year for him though, because you said that's like 2020, right? Like, I don't mean to sound like a. No, this is Arbach Glover 1618. Or if you want to go more official, no, this is Patrick. Yeah, the Rogue is it's not a very good vehicle. I know some people rave about it, but I told you this is Patrick. But yeah, I wouldn't entirely say they're very good vehicles. I mean, would you really call it a junky vehicle after you just spent a lot of money on it? This is Patrick. Oh, it's going all right. Got a little bit of a humor there. Yeah, I remember my SpongeBob days. I always did like Patrick because he was very funny. I mean, yes, I get it. He's yeah, like, honestly, I know Patrick's a moron, but he's definitely funny, but he also gets a lot of good luck in his life. Oh yeah. Like, if I had to go with a good Nissan, I would probably go with like a 82 or 83 Nissan Pulsar. Now, if I had to go for a good Ford, if not a pickup truck, I would probably go for either a Ford Expedition or a Ford Explorer. And if not an SUV, but if I must have a sedan, I would probably go for a Crown Victoria or an old Taurus. Like, I just like the looks of the old Taurus and the basic Crown Victoria. But if I must have like a Ford like a more sporty car, I would definitely go with like a 82 Mustang. Cuz, well, reason I say the 82 Mustang and not like maybe not a more recent Mustang, like a 90s one, is because I like the body style of the 82 Mustang. I mean, yeah, it's a very boxy design, but they're very nice cars. They typically had like a 5 speed standard transmission, and well, they didn't really have a big engine, so they're definitely gonna be a bit better on fuel. Yeah, I know the Fox body isn't necessarily the prettiest to most people, but the car itself is a very good. But yeah, it's a very nice car. Like, I wouldn't say it's the fastest car by any means, but I'm not really looking for speed per se. If I had to have a fast car, I would probably go with like a 84 Chevrolet Corvette or something like that, or maybe a 70 to a 1970 to maybe 72 Camaro, because I like the 70s Camaros a lot better than I do the modern Camaros. And I want to say that like 2009 was the last good year for the Camaro. If I have to go with a modern car, it's definitely not going to be a Camaro. It would be no, it would definitely be a Dodge Challenger, because the Challenger is really the only car left that at least has the old style. Oh, hey, vacuums and carpet cleaner guy, how's it going? Yeah, we got another SpongeBob fan. I mean, I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was it was a very interesting show. Like, there's a lot of dark theories to it, but I tend to look past all that if I'm just watching the show, because yeah, the theories are interesting and all when you really think about them, but eh, I'd prefer to just watch the show. It's a very nice show. Am I actually breaking up badly here? Cuz it's not showing that I'm connecting. I mean, I don't have this Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi thing. I just have my cell phone hotspot. S1 to S4 of SpongeBob were the golden years. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, back when they thought that they actually murdered Squidward. Do you know if Ford Bronco were out? I mean, Bronco was like I think came out in the 70s, so it's been around for years. But I would much rather go with one of the vintage Broncos, because the vintage ones are a lot tougher. If you ask me about any modern vehicles, I'm definitely gonna say I hate it, because I don't like the looks of most modern vehicles. They're just ugly and they're fragile. Modern cars tend to be very fragile. I mean, you should have seen what the Tesla looked like after it hit the back of my cousin's car. My cousin, the Devil Dog Leader 1987, has a 72 Oldsmobile 98 funeral coach, and the Tesla was totaled. My cousin's car had a. You sure it's not on your end? Because you seem to be the only one asking about it. I mean, I don't really have a Wi-Fi connection. I have a hotspot connection or whatever. Yeah, like the Tesla was totaled when it hit the back of my cousin's car. I mean, his car is a very old 72 Oldsmobile 98 funeral coach, while the guy apparently had the one of the new Teslas, like I think it was like a Model X or something, and the Tesla was done for. There was no fixing it. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go get some water. And we'll bring these in and wash them or get them ready to be washed. All right, y'all. I'm back. Uh, see that Versamatic in the background. Oh yeah, my old Windsor Versamatic. Okay, let's go see what all we might have up top. I've seen that. Also, sorry about that, cause my iPhone 11 is being a stupid. Oh, okay. Okay. What is my most favorite vacuum? Like out of my set? Because I do have some favorite vacuums that I don't really have on my attraction. But if it's one that's outside of my attraction, it would definitely be the old Hoovers, like the ones my mom and my oldest sister had. My oldest sister had the tan wide path wind tunnel Supreme non self propel, but it was the same color or whatever as my wind tunnel self propelled premium. But also my mom's old wind tunnel Mach 2.1 and the Hoover convertible U4307 and all that. I'm basically a little bit biased here because it's my childhood. The wind tunnel wide path. Yeah, the tan one. The one that didn't have the caddy above the vacuum or above the bag case. I hate it when my iPhone is stupid. Yeah. I'm planning to get the iPhone 14 some point in the future. I know, I've seen some pictures of the wind tunnel limited. At least I'm planning on getting an iPhone 12 Pro Max in the future. As long as it doesn't become a crash test dummy. Because if it's anything like the incident my sister had, yeah, it'll be like you own it for a week and then it just goes into this like crazy spastic like reboot. Like it'll show the Apple logo, go black, and then it'll flash the Apple logo. Like epileptics beware. Cause that could send you into a seizure. Like, why did they make it flash the Apple logo? That makes no sense. Are they trying to keep people with epilepsy from buying them? Because if they are, that's basically discrimination. IGTG. Huh? Oh, is he leaving? Well, if he is, see you next time. Uh, Depends on what kind. Yeah, basically, it depends on what kind. Bought a BMW 46 for racing. Be careful. As long as you know an area where street racing is not illegal, be careful. I mean, I know there's a lot of places where street racing is majorly against the law, but if you know an area where it's not, then good for you. Just be careful. Oh, okay. I mean, some Hoovers are really good, but others they just don't sound very well. Like the like that one Hoover that we probably know on my channel, the blue one. You seem to do a lot of carpet cleaning. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily run the steam vac and all that much because that could really do some damage to your that could really do some damage to your carpet. I feel like Chris Fix, he challenges on eBay Motors to do a 24-hour of lemons. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to get out there, but all right. 1,079 subscribers. Thank you all. For anyone who is watching this stream and afterwards and you've got this far, thank you so much. Because we're getting very close to 1,100 subscribers. And let's just say I'll probably do something very nice on that day. Perhaps I will do a live vacuuming. Probably even a request stream. Because I know I haven't done a request stream in a while. So yeah, perhaps when we reach 1,100, I'll do a request stream. Man, YouTube, you update your platform so much, and so many people are getting annoyed with your updates. I mean, with the next update, can you at least make it to where these Mr. Beast scammers and all that will be perma-banned from the platform? Like, we all know who the real Mr. Beast is. He's got a bunch of public videos. I mean, like, seriously, we should know who the real Mr. Beast is. And I don't know how these guys are doing this. Like, they're making their channel look like they created it in like 2008. Like, there's even one that said it was created in 2001. But of course, I don't think YouTube was really around then. It might have been, and but I don't think Mr. Beast even knew about YouTube then. But yeah, if any Mr. Beast scammers are watching this stream, y'all need to stop scamming people. YouTube was starting to. There we go. I don't know how they're editing the thing to make it look like their channel was created super early. But they obviously didn't start that early because I think Mr. Beast has actually started his channel in 2012. But yeah, we all know who the real Mr. Beast is. He's got a bunch of public videos, and he doesn't give away money through ads. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the garbled mess that they have for their little website that they seem to have hastily stitched together is obviously fake. Yeah, if I had that much money, I would have already been out of this house. I probably would have had the Ford Ranger by now, or even a old F-150. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just streaming, running a chill stream and drinking a little water. I do wish it was vodka sometimes though, because YouTube has gone very trashy. I mean, seriously, there's scammers on your platform, but you seem to be worried more about the money that they have to spend to put those ads on the platform than you are about them being on the platform. Because for anyone who doesn't know, you can't just run ads. Like, you can't just advertise your YouTube channel. You can't just advertise, oh, I got a website now, or anything like that. You got to pay for it. You got to pay to run the advertisement. Like, let's say I got my website back up and running like I intended it to. If I wanted to advertise that yes, I have a website. I It's both a forum and a little community, then yeah, I would have to pay money to run ads on Google or even YouTube. Because, of course, you can report saying that you have a website, you have this, you have that, but that's not really going to get you many places. It could get you maybe some buyers or whatever, but you're not going to be able to spread that worldwide easily anyway, because some things are blocked in other countries. My favorite drink is Pepsi. Pepsi is good. Yeah, it is. Not good for you, but yeah, it is good. I have drank Pepsi before. I mean, yeah, I have basically. Who is Mr. Beast? He's one of those big shot YouTubers, and while he does give away money, like in challenges and all that, like he got a lot of money out of it. But yeah, it's like he's this big shot YouTuber. Though he doesn't advertise that he's giving away money through ads. Oh, hey, Ralph's Vac Studio. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I drink Diet Cola, Diet Coke, and Monster Energy drinks, and Bang Energy drinks, and Prime drinks, and etc. It's not very good for you, but I mean, I know alcohol isn't very good for you, but still, I don't promote drinking and all that on this channel. Yep, disclaimer. Arbach Lover 1618 does not promote drinking. He definitely doesn't promote underage drinking. As my sister, yeah, I think she's all right. Haven't really heard from her recently, but I have heard from her like this week. But yeah, I mean it's all right in moderation, but I don't promote drinking. Like I said, I definitely don't promote underage drinking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this stream run for up to an hour, and then we'll start the ending process. I typically don't like to do super long streams, but I know it's pretty interesting. But don't I have cats? Yep, I got 2 cats. I mean, I am basically taking care of Cat Dragon Lady's cat, but when she's gonna be able to come and retrieve him, I don't know. But I'll enjoy his company while it lasts. That's all I really can do. The what's new part on YouTube, it says about the same thing every single time. Fixed bugs, improved performance, explore the edges of the unknown universe. Yep, same as always. That's all it ever says. Even if they haven't fixed squat. Well, we haven't really hit the new goal yet, so I wouldn't entirely congratulate it yet. Okay, it's just a Nightbot. Yep, Nightbot's just doing its thing. Things I really don't want to repeat doing. Yep, I don't really feel like putting it in the chat every single minute or whatever about the Discord server, the YouTube channel, and all that because, yeah. It is. There are some things where bots do come in handy, but when you want your entire system to be bot run, then not always going to work out the best. I mean, it's making a lot of YouTubers mad that YouTube is just basically a completely bot run system. Excuse me, with a lot of comment bot issues at that. Do I have any new vacs? You can go check out the entire playlist on the homepage, new toy videos, and you can see what I've come across over time, if that interests you. But yeah, I got some new machines. Yeah, it's a playlist full of what I've come across over time, and you can even go and see like the quick rescue videos. It's a playlist to kind of like parallel with the live vacuum rescue mission. And yeah, like when I can't really stream and all that, like I'll come across a vacuum every now and then and I would do a quick rescue, which I haven't really been able to do lately because I haven't really had enough fuel in the car. And when I do have enough fuel in the car, and I do go looking around, I usually don't find anything very easily. Oh, and other times I do have to bring my sister to places, so I can't always like run the car completely out. Can't really run the car completely out anyway because I don't want to ruin the fuel pump. What are you sorry for? Like, I haven't seen where you've done anything. All you've said is congratulations on your subscriber, which the new goal hasn't really been reached yet. Like, yeah, I do want to go up to 1,100 and all that, but if you want to congratulate me, there's no problem. I mean, I don't really require congratulations. Like, it's something you can do. You can congratulate me if you want. Of course, I'll say thanks because it's the polite thing to do. Yeah, I will admit I'm not always what's the weather here? The usual. I enjoy your chat. I mean, the stream's probably gonna be ended somewhere around an hour and 30 seconds or whatever. But yeah, I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I try to be one of the nice YouTubers. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who can be rude and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really going to name drop any of them because I don't necessarily know which YouTubers are, but I know I've heard of a lot of them that are. Like, they'll tell you to F off if you want to talk to them about anything. They'll they'll tell you, don't ask me anything, don't do any of that. Like, those very snobby ones, they got subscribers to last them forever. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there. I'm gonna go because I have to let my phone charge and I'm practicing my permit. All right. I don't watch big YouTubers. Well, the ones like Markiplier, I don't think he's one of the rude ones because, well, I didn't really care for his review on Tim Hortons. I can't really say anything is mean about that because it's his opinion, it's his taste buds. But I know there are plenty of YouTubers out there who basically don't really care about their following. Yeah, like you go to Canada to review a store that you ended up not liking. I mean, it's not entirely a wasted trip, but it's kind of a waste of time if you're coming back to some place and your food's already cold. Like, why wouldn't you like at least put it in a hot bag or something? I mean, you can make it. You can use a. He could have just put the food in a heated bag or a heated box. Like one of those like cold bags, but you make it to where keeps it hot. Okay, he just went to Canada to review Tim's. I guess so. I don't know if he was on vacation in Canada, but a Uber bag or a DoorDash bag even. I mean, I have a couple DoorDash bags somewhere, but even one of those you can buy at the store. You can buy like heated bags at the stores and they'll keep your food warm. Like, yeah, at least do that so you can have a more genuine response to the food. I mean, I've always heard that Tim Hortons is a very good restaurant. It's just we don't have one here in the States. I mean, we got other things from Canada that's in the States. But yeah, we don't have Coffee Crisp. We don't have Tim Hortons, unfortunately, even though I really want to go there. There's just too many things in Canada that apparently the states are too, like, I don't know, like controlling to allow here. Like they banned Coffee Crisp here for some reason. I've heard Coffee Crisp was banned, which I'm actually mad about. I really wanted to try it. I'd have to look up what Carl Jr.'s is, but if it's but whatever it is, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing it. Oh, it's like Canada's Hardee's, huh? I mean, hopefully it's made more genuine than our the Hardee's here in the States. I mean, I've always heard that a lot of the stuff in Canada does turn out better than stuff in the States. Like apparently, like I have heard that maple syrup even from Canada is more, like, it's not necessarily that it's sweeter, it's just more pure than the typical maple syrup that we can buy here in the States. There's probably a maple tree difference too. Like theirs is more raised without mutations or something. I don't know. Well, it's not entirely a state, it's a country. Though honestly, I really want to move there. Like, apparently, Tech Seth here on YouTube, I guess he wouldn't mind doing like a house swap. Like, he says, "Oh, it's like summer year round there. I'd totally go there." And I'm like, "Well, I'd rather have a more balanced seasons, like more balanced seasons, which I've basically heard the further north you go, the more balanced they really are. Not necessarily all the way up to the Arctic, but still, a tiny house in Canada. Well, like a hunting shanty. If you don't know what a hunting shanty is, it's basically like this like high house. Like it's like a hunting house. It's relatively big, but it's completely up off the ground. Or a small cabin. I mean, I wouldn't mind living in a cabin. Like get a nice wood stove. Like if there is electricity, at least I could run my vacuum cleaners. Or if there's not, I'll like get a house in Canada, like maybe somewhere in Saskatchewan, or I don't know if I want to go to Ontario or not because I've heard it is one of the like bigger cities, like one of the more big cities of Canada, but like there's a lot of big cities over in Ontario. But yeah, I mean I'm trying to remember the title for the way Canada has set up its grounds. Um, but it's usually like city to city, like there's no states. It's more like different lands in Canada. I'm trying to remember the exact term. But yeah, I would much rather be in Canada right now. And this stream has definitely gone on for a while. Yeah, we'll go up to like maybe an hour and 10 minutes. And then I gotta get going because I don't really make super long streams anyway. So, but yeah, I would really like to be in Canada. Like, I don't discriminate other countries like some of the people in this town do. Like, there was a lady when I was up at the liquor store getting some Moosehead Lager and all that because I found a place I can buy Canadian beer. And yeah, I will admit I had the Canadian anthem playing. And she asked me if I'm one of them. And I said, "What do you mean?" And she actually said those ugly Canadians. But my response to that, do you say that about other people to make yourself sound prettier or feel prettier? Because that's the only reason I would be able to think of that you would do that. But honestly, yeah, don't tear people down just because of where they're from. Like, don't discriminate people because they're from Russia or England or Germany or Asia. Because honestly, while every country has their bad people, that doesn't make them all bad. Because really, just because Vladimir is being a butthole that doesn't mean that all Russian people are bad. So yeah, just treat people like people. Don't treat them like some other species that they're not. I mean, I know so many people are going to ignore this advice, but this advice has been very good advice for years. Treat people the same way you would treat yourself. Like, treat others the way you want them to treat you. Because no one wants to be treated badly. And, but so many treat others badly. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the outro of this stream because it has gone on a while, and well, I got other things I gotta do. So thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed talking with the majority of y'all. The only reason I say that is because Nightbot's not a person. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. It's always nice to associate. And yeah, I will keep everyone up to date with more content. Like if y'all want to see the G4 get restored, then definitely subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't yet. Because if you want to see that, you're definitely not going to want to miss it. So you want to get notified about it, definitely do so. And yeah, if you want to help support the channel, you can click the super thanks button or send a super chat or join me on the adventure. Or if you just want to watch my content for free, that's an option as well. So until next time, bye y'all.